Hello everyone, this is Ronique Young from Young Tech. And today I want to actually go over a basic setup, a basic lab environment in which this is a foundational phase for those that are looking to advance their career, who are just looking to learn, who are hobbyists in this area, who just love everything tech. Like myself, I've been doing this for um, years. Just love computers and technology and networking. Remember the days when I used to pull apart computers and fix them with the motherboards, and back then it was floppy disks, and so those were fun. And over the years, I've gathered information and read books, and eventually went on to college and completing a degree in network management to be able to expand on that knowledge. But I've always loved technology, you know, um, in regards to building computers, networking, um, software engineering as well. Even AI. AI is such a big thing now, as well as robotics. I'm into those four domains. I love those four domains. I love to learn, and I'm a person who's open to learn. And I hope this lab will be beneficial for those out there just looking to advance themselves and looking to grow. So let us learn together, let us build together, and let us grow together. All right, let's get started. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is actually we're going to open our packet tracer. If you do not have packet tracer, I will leave a link in the description for you to download that application. It is a powerful application, especially for beginners, in being able to configure routers and switches, and as well as a whole lot of things. Uh, so you could be able to learn and grow. So this is Packet Tracer right here, Cisco Packet Tracer. I'm going to open Packet Tracer, and the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to save the file as AI underscore network underscore lab underscore 01 dot pkt. All right, we're going to do that right now. For me, I like to copy and paste instead of typing. And so we're going to save as right here. Um, bring this down. I'm going to save as, paste that right there as a PKT file. And PKT is the extension that Packet Tracer uses for their file extensions. So we're going to go ahead and save that. And now we're going to build our mini network topology. So the first instruction, rather, we're going to drag two PCs. So let's go over back to Packet Tracer, and we're going to go to end devices, because a PC is an end device that a user uses, like myself and those who are in the office environment, whether you are in a small business, a mid-sized business, or an enterprise business. These are called end devices. And so we are going to put our end devices right here. All right. And we're going to change some things a little bit. We're going to put PC1 and PC2. You just double click right here, PC1 and PC2. Just kind of label things so everything is kept much more tidier and neat on the screen, or rather on your workspace area right here. And we're going to add a switch now into the workspace. So we're going to go to network devices, and we're going to hit on switch, and we're going to be using our 2960 switch. And we're going to change the switch 0 to switch 1. And what are we going to do next? let's see. We're going to connect them using copper straight through cables, right? So we're going to connect PC1. Let me just change this right here, right there. We're going to connect PC1 to the switch. I'm just going to do it automatically. So PC1 to the switch. To switch fast Ethernet 0/1. That is actually the port number right here. So when you see fast Ethernet 0/1, it is talking about this right here, FA 0/1, and you have FA0 right here. And we're going to be doing the same thing on the other side. FA 0/2, actually I need to, yep, there we go. FA 0/2, which is really fast Ethernet 0/2. And we're going to assign IP addresses to these PCs. Now, the way how you assign IP addresses to these PCs in Packet Tracer is that you're going to go to PC1, you're going to click on the end device right here. All right, and you're going to go to desktop, and you're going to go to IP configuration, and we're going to configure this part. It's asking us to configure 192.168.1.10, and we're going to be using a 255.255.255.0 subnet mask. So let's put in our IP address first. .10, and it pops up automatically, and we're going to do this statically. All right. All right, so we assign the IP address to PC1, okay, and we're going to go to PC2 now, okay. So we're going to hit on PC2, go to desktop, go to IP configuration, and we're going to do the same concept, but instead of 192.168.1.10, we're going to put 192.168.1.20, because if you try to put 1.10, let's do that for a minute. You're going to get this error. This address is already used in the network, so you can't use a duplicate network address. You have to use a different one. So it's going to be 192.168.1.20, and we're going to put our subnet mask there, and voila, it is configured. All right, so the next step in this scenario is we're going to test the connectivity, and we're going to test the connectivity by doing a ping. And the way how we're going to be doing this is we're going to go back to PC1, go to command prompt. Now this command prompt, as many of you should know, is the same command prompt as if you would type in CMD on your laptop PC. Okay. And it's asking us to now ping 192.168.1.20. So it is saying right here that we need to establish the connectivity from PC1 all the way over to PC2. We need to get these two connected to each other. So we're going to use PC1 to achieve connectivity with PC2, and this is how you do it. Ping 192.168 1.1.20. And let's see. Voila. All right. So there we go. All right. Success means our first network is live. And so if you have done all this with me, you have just successfully created your first network. And you all should be proud of yourselves. Great job, guys. All right. So the next thing that we're going to do to close this out is that we have to save our work. We got to save again. Make sure we save this in a PKT file. Got to save again. Save. All right, save as. You want to save like that. Lab 1. And it's finished. You just achieve basic connectivity between two PCs and a switch using ping. All right. So until next time, everyone, this is Ronique from Young Tech. I'll see you all next time. Take care of yourselves.